Hi, Rahaf.
Hi, Tisa.
How are you?
I'm very fine. And you?
Really good. Where are you?
Now I'm in Netherlands, in a small village. It's called Osthausen.
In Osthaus. Very good. Very nice.
Thank
So,
you.
for the people who don't know Rahaf yet, to be honest with you guys, me neither. I just met the amazing Rahaf over LinkedIn because she added me, and I saw her profile, and I just thought, what an incredible superwoman! Really inspiring and wonderful, and just it. I needed to have you on my Zoom o'clock and just get to know you a bit more. So let me just read a tiny blurb of your life, but I will ask
Yeah,
you all about it, of course. But to
sure.
give the people an idea of why I contacted you
Yeah.
myself, just so Rahaf is a Syrian refugee who lives in the Netherlands. She wrote her master thesis, National Innovation System in Developing Countries, while she was living in a refugee camp. She met as well her love, the love of her life, for the first time physically at a refugee camp at the gates after 3 years of an online relationship due to, of course, war and visa issues. She met him over Facebook. So her honeymoon was also celebrated in a refugee camp. At the end of 2019, she won 3 prizes then for her work in refugee camps and for her app, which she created, which is called FirstDate Daffy, which she was also sponsored by Heineken, Lab Piper, and a small fund from Forward Incubator Program. Ah, yes, there you go. So after 2 years in the camp, she finally got her home. So that's amazing. Wow, I am blown away, Ralph. I am just in awe about how amazing and strong and innovative and just how positive you are. Tell us a bit about you. How was it? If you want, we start maybe with the refugee camp. How was it for you to be a Syrian refugee in a camp and also as a woman? How was that?
Actually, in the beginning, the difficult situation really forced us to do things we didn't ever wanted or we didn't dream before about it. So being in refugee camp, it was out of my dreams in my whole life. But because when I was in Spain, I was doing my master degree. After I finished everything and I lost the hope, to go to Turkey to meet my fiance because my fiance was in Turkey and I didn't ever meet him because also I'm Syrian, and it's difficult for visa issue. Then after I lose the hope and lose my opportunity and everything to meet him, I took my decision that go back to Syria. It's really bad decision, and end this relationship without seeing him for only once. It's was unfair for me. So I took my decision. I will be the strong woman that will fight for this relationship and will fight to build a good future for her children in the future. So I went to there. I think everything will be really smooth and easy, but actually it was very difficult because it was like a prison. You will sit with people you don't know them. Only you will sit with a small room with people from different cultures. Some of them will be really very good and some very bad, and you need to protect your energy from people. Most of people were thinking in a negative way because they think their situation will be very bad and they will didn't take ID or and I sit with I begging the refugee camp manager to be in a small room because I need to study, and I explain the situation. They give me a small room, really small room, and I start doing my master thesis. I said to myself, this is the life. If you will not fight for your goals, you will like lose and you will be uh, not successful person, and I don't want to be that person. I start to focusing on only thesis, and I want to finish. And then after I finished preparing, I also asked my professors, and I did it online. It was really achievable moment for me, and but I was alone also. My parents not with me, my fiance not with me, and I didn't share my happiness with anyone. This is the first obstacle I finished. And then after also 7 months in refugee camp, uh, of course I'm trying only to focus on positive side, that okay, I'm in refugee camp, but a lot of people need this room, a lot of people don't have house, so I'm trying to focus about positive sides, um, and keep myself mental, trying to walk, take walk, and doing sport, eat healthy. So this is the most important thing in this moment. uh, After this, I met my husband also at the refugee camp gate for first time. Also, it was very difficult point because I was refugee girl. I don't have my clothes. I don't have my family with me, and it was very difficult to me to meet my love without my parents met him, and knowing him, and I'm alone with him, but also I'm trying to focus on positive side, and that finally after 3 years we can be together. Sometimes really I cried a lot, and why I'm not in my room, my with my clothes, why we are not like any people. But then I discover everything come to our life to be like wisdom or to good things. Now my story, it's inspire a lot of people who has like negative thing in their life. Yes.
Wow, that is so beautiful. Thank you for sharing. It must
Yeah.
have been, I cannot imagine how difficult it must have been. And it's also, you know, that there has been one post, and I put it on my Instagram as well, that has been circulating about a little child who says, you know, um, if you don't be sad to be on lockdown now because of the corona, because we refugees are on lockdown 24/7 for years.
Exactly.
And it's really about, you know, when you're saying that you were in the camp for 7 months, you know, you were literally locked down in that room alone without family. How were you treated there? Were people nice to you at least? Where was
Yeah.
the camp?
Actually, 7 months without being with my husband, but then 1 year with him because the process was so long. So 1 year and 7 months, we can say, and also waiting for home. So totally 2 years in camp. It was super difficult, and I want to make book about about this story, because when you say to people, I'm in the refugee camp, they think, yeah, you are in home. You are. Do you know that the best dream I was dreaming in this stage, that only coach, because I have been from my back, because all the time I sit on the bed, there is no couch or sofa, and I feel I'm done. I need only to sit on the couch. Give me couch. But it was really very difficult because there is no couch. People was nice, but I said to you, there is different culture and different communities, different mentals there. So it was very difficult to dealing with people and tell to them, I want to study. People maybe sometimes make joke for you, and actually there is not too much girl, a lot of families and a lot of men. So when you say that you are girl alone, so sometimes people want to annoy you, and you need to be strong, and you need to be strong to don't tell your parents about what it's happened. You need to do everything by yourself, and it was actually tired me this point. Yeah.
Of course, you didn't want to worry your parents as well, because they were
Exactly.
with
Yeah.
you, and you wanted them to just know that you're safe, without telling them really what is happening and how sad and struggling you actually are. I think that's so brave of you. And look at you now, you know. I think it's incredible where you are, and that's why you inspire me so much, and you should definitely write a book about it. And if you need help, I happily help you as well. Count
Thank you
me
very
in.
much.
Of course, I think it's fantastic what you're doing, and I'm so grateful that we have met. So, tell me then, on the positive notes, and moving on, tell me about that app. How did you come up with that FirstDate app, and what is it? And is it for you know, for everyone, or is it for specific religion, or is it for where is the app? Is it a global app? How does it work?
Actually, maybe you don't understand the idea very well. This is not up. This is beverage.
Ah, it's a beverage. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. See? See, that's right. No, I didn't get that.
All people will think about first date. This is application for date or for make people meet each other. But actually, this is beverage, and we call it first date because our first date was at refugee camp. So we take this name. We think people will be react to this name. So this is beverage. I will tell you. You know date.
Yes,
Date,
yes,
palm
yes,
fruit.
of course.
Yeah, this beverage made from date seed. When I was in Syria, I ate that in a lot of amount. So I collect the seeds, and then I make a lot of research. I discovered that these seeds have a lot of benefit. So when we reached to safe place and we didn't think anymore about war and our issues, we think that really here in Europe, mostly people search about things that it's healthy and give benefits for our body. And we think why this product till now it's not here. So because this product it's nutritious, healthy, and very delicious, and also it's we can say 90% look like coffee. In the taste and in the aroma.
Yeah.
So I think this product will make a revolution in the beverage world. I hope now we are working on it. Our product, it's ready. Now we are search for packaging, and we have also investor help us. We get fund from investor to launch our product very soon. I think will be in June, and we are working on our web shop because our strategy now it's changed a little bit from go to market and to cafeteria. Now we will directly will sell by web shop. Yes, and this is our product, not our application.
Wow. Oh, that's amazing. Well, I need to get it in June when you launch it, I promise.
Yes, of course.
And so is it a bit fizzy or is it flat, or how is the texture? Is it like Coca-Cola when you say it looks like coffee but dark? Is it like sprinkly, or is it just like flat water? How does it feel in the mouth?
We can say it will be, it's between coffee and tea.
Oh.
So yeah, between coffee and tea.
I love it. That is so nice. Okay, well, I don't want you to tell us too much yet, so we will. I will make sure I put some information under your video as
And
well.
this is the seed. Like it's like coffee beans, but it's seed. So
That is amazing.
roasted seed.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I cannot wait. That sounds fantastic. And I love dates. I have had the pleasure to have been sent dates from all royal courts in UAE and from Jordan. And I have them at home, and I really love my dates. So it's fantastic.
Another final point, we called it dafi instead of coffee. So dafi from day, like and
Date
yeah,
coffee.
Date coffee, and we can say date and date as first date and date as palm fruit. So a lot of
that is beautiful. It makes totally sense. So we're looking forward to that, and please keep me posted when it comes out.
Yes, of course.
So
my pleasure.
Now that because we're slowly running out of time already, so what is next? What are you up to next? And what are you up to next? And how are you living lockdown? Do you have a message to share for everyone out there? Also for people maybe in Syria who are listening to this, what message do you have to share?
Yes, actually, from what I went through, I only want to my story being inspired for a lot of women refugee to don't be shamed what she went through, because this is a strength point, not shamed point, and this is my I want to fight for make people really think about refugee, because if they get inspired by our story, maybe they will be open for more diversity and inclusion. And this is really most important things, because after lockdown, as any woman, I'm afraid about my future, about where will be working. And this is my point for my people here in Europe. Be very blessed, because people in Syria suffered a lot. They didn't have this nature, they didn't have any this like place to be live this life. So yes, because till now people in Syria, they didn't have electricity. They are poor Syrian people, or Syria is the poorest country now. So be blessed for everything, and stay healthy, stay safe, and think about positive side. Only this.
Wow, that's beautiful. Thank you so
Thank you.
much, Rahaf, for your time and for that inspiration you just gave me. And I'm sure everyone who listened to this is just leaving this with a big awe and just being impressed and inspired. So thank you so much. We keep in touch for sure.
Of course, and thank you very much for you to give me this opportunity. I really appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Have a really
Thank you
good
very much.
day, rest of the day.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.